See, how I came in this world is a crazy story. When she told my biological dad, who was just a boyfriend, I'm pregnant. He says, well, you better go kill that baby. You better go get an abortion, because if you don't get an abortion, I'll kill that baby. So at 3 months, no abortion. 6 months, no abortion. Thank God. 7 months, my mom is waitressing at a restaurant in San Diego, California, doing her job, waiting on tables. And I'm enjoying myself, swim that amniotic fluid in the warmth of my mother's womb. I have no idea what's going to happen. My dad comes into the restaurant in a fit of rage. He grabs my mother's long blonde hair, grabs my mother, and drags her in front of everybody back into the kitchen. And at 7 months pregnant, you got a nice bump there. He throws her to the ground and continues to stomp on her stomach over and over again. But I lived. I tell people all over this world, from the bottom of the earth, Australia, to the top, Northern Territory, Canada, that you have a purpose. As long as there is blood running through your heart, as long as there's air in your lungs, you have a purpose. You have to give meaning to your life. I went through so much brutal child abuse. At 5 years old, my mom and my new stepdad, after suffering brutal abuse from burning me with hot scalding water where my flesh was burned, where my skin was burned, where they tried to drown me in the toilet. And at 5 years old, my stepdad and my mom loaded me up in the car. And we ended up at this building. We walked in, my mom and dad are talking to some people, and I'm just sitting there, and then two people in white coats came over to me and said, Derek, please come with us. They abandoned me at a psychiatric hospital when I was 5 years old. They kept my brother and sister. So growing up, I always felt like a reject. Always felt like, why did the good kids got to stay with mom and the bad kid got thrown away? From there, I was like a lab rat, like a test monkey, literally a guinea pig. I have copies of all my neurological, the brain exams that they did in the machines, psychological, psychiatric evaluations, speech and language evaluations, and they said I had the IQ of a 2-year-old at 6 years old, that I was overtly psychotic, erratic psychosis, attachment issues, ADHD, all these issues. And for so long I was broken. See, God has a way of taking broken pieces and turning them into masterpieces.